Hi, this is Paul from Grasshopper Lawn Care. Before I get started on today's video, I just want to talk a little bit about subscribing. Statistics show that not many of you guys are subscribing. I'm just wondering why. Is there something I need to do to get you to subscribe? But so it dawned on me that a lot of people don't understand how YouTube works with subscribers and likes. You know, when you launch YouTube, you're presented with all these videos. Well, where do those come from? How does YouTube know to give you those videos? The answer is that they don't if you don't subscribe or watch any channels or like them. It uses algorithms based on what you subscribe to and what you mark as like. So if you like lawn care, you're watching this kind of video, if you don't ever subscribe to them, you may start getting videos of how to hem a skirt, you know. So subscribe. It doesn't hurt anything, doesn't cost anything. Another advantage to subscribing is that over here on the right, where you have your list of, you'll have a list there of videos and subscriptions, you'll see a subscription area. If you click on that, you'll show all the people you're subscribed to. If there's ever a time that you thought, well, there was this person I wanted to watch, I don't remember what their name was, I don't remember what the video was. Well, how are you going to find them if you haven't subscribed to them? If you subscribe to them, you can click on that little button and it'll list all your subscriptions, and you can go in and find that, go, oh yeah, that's right, it was Grasshopper Lawn Care, that's who it was, or whomever. Just wanted to throw that little bit in there. Now I'm going to go about what I'm going to do today. So for today, I'm going to get back to cleaning leaves in the yard. Got the front yard here that is pretty well covered up. Now this side is the best looking side as far as leaves. This one, this half of the yard is nothing but leaves. You can't even see grass down in there. So my plan for today, I need all the organic matter I can get. So my plan for today is that I'm going to run the mower with the chute open, the side discharge open, and run it over it first, mulch, kind of chop the leaves up. Then we'll try to mulch them up too. If that turns out to be too much, then I'll just go ahead and get the blower out and blow the rest of them into the woods. But you can see in the background here, this may be hopefully my last leaf cleanup here this year. Looks like most of the leaves are gone. So all right, let's get to it. We'll get with you here in a few minutes when I get the mower and everything cranked up and ready to go. So before I get started, just a couple more side notes. I love having a mower that has a side discharge ability as well as bagging and mulching. It gives you this ability to, when you're cutting heavy grass, or in this case piles of leaves that go up to your knee, a little overwhelming for mulching, so side discharge works great for that. Another thing, in my last leaf cleanup video, I believe it was real dusty, and I noted how this I had to stop and clean out the air filter. Well, I just replaced it while we were waiting, cleaned it all out and everything. That whole area there, the other air filter had gotten so dirty it was actually sucking in dirt around the air filter, which is never good. So I may have shortened the life of my engine doing all that dusty work, but oh well, it is what it is, right? All right, well, let's get going. So you may have noticed that part of the time I always was coming down this way so it would blow the leaves uphill. That's so that this area here is the one that needs them mulch the most. Grass grows pretty good down in here. You also might have noticed that sometimes I was pulling it so I could keep the spout blowing this way. And then I gave up and started letting it go up on the cut grass. That's because that's a pretty good little hill. It may not show up like that on camera, but it's probably a good 6 to 8 feet elevation between right here and right there. It's just getting too much on me to pull it, so I just started letting it run back up the hill, let the self-propelled help me out. So let's move over in here, finish this area, and then I have to drop off for a conference call. So another little trick for cutting leaves like I'm doing here is to change the height of your wheels. The front of my mower is up 1 notch from the back. That way when I'm pushing that big old snow plow worth of leaves, as I'm going, it's raking them underneath and they eventually disappear and get mulched up. Okay, I'm back. I'm a network engineer, so I just do this lawn care business on the side. So even though I'm off today, you know, sometimes you have to take conference calls and such. No such thing as being off when you're a network engineer. It's kind of a full-time 24/7 job. So anyway, let's get started here on this part of the yard. I have gone ahead and blown the leaves away from the house. I mean, that's just part of it. And now I'll start cutting all these. Take this area right here first and we'll move on from there, see what we can get done today. All right, so there we go. What leaves? It mulched them suckers up real good. Now, if any of you are wondering, I use the Gator blade. I think it's the Oregon, maybe Oregon. It's the Gator blade, mulching blade on this mower. It's pretty much what I use all the time. So let's move on to the next section here. Oh, and the side discharge. The other thing I like about this Toro mulcher is it just pops on and off. So when I'm ready to mulch, just pop it off. Now you can't hardly put it back on with the engine running, but at least taking it off is easy. All right, let's move on. how about that? Remember what it looked like before? Kind of looked like this, which is what I've got to do next. Oh boy. But hey, I thought I might have to blow some of this, but looks like it's mulching up pretty good. So let's get to the next section. All right, well that cleaned up rather nicely. Look out there, no leaves, just a little spattling of them here and there, right here. I'll get the blower out here and clean the rest of this up. Now I started to come around this corner. You know, I met with one of my neighbors, stopped me there in the corner, and we talked for a while. I don't know how much of that'll make it in the video, but I looked over here and said, huh, look at this, no leaves. So what happened is, my neighbor that lives out through there, in that house, has one of them nice riding mowers with the or tractor, lawn tractors, with the trailer with a vacuum on it. And he was doing his yard, and he said, ah heck, those leaves are gonna blow in my yard anyway, so he came over here and did all this. Sucked all this up for me. That made that look real nice. The only thing I don't like about it is that he didn't mulch them, he sucked them up, he vacuumed them up. So these areas like right here, it's got all this dirt. I was kind of counting on mulching leaves into that area. Give me some more organic matter. This area out in here, if you check some of my earlier videos, very poorly done earlier videos, I seeded all this area out in here as an experiment. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. Then was someplace, I don't remember where, but they had some leftover sod, so I got some sod and just laid them up in here. Those kind of helped hold the dirt, but see, I've got old dry dirt. We hadn't had rain in a while. Of course, all of this used to look this way. Kind of got this working now. Getting some mulch in here, getting fertilizer in here. This whole area out into here used to look like that, all nothing but dirt. So got all that work looking better. Matter of fact, this whole end of the lot, when I started renovating this yard, looked like that. All right, well, let me put y'all away for a little while, go grab my blower, blow this thing off, and we'll be done.